loves. Once again, I am Silent 3, and this is Narrative Telephone, and also the smoothest intro we've had. It only took almost 3 full seasons. Give yourselves a hand, guys. Woo! All right.
I'll drink to that.
So, we have Slayer starting us off today.
I'm excited, especially with these custom title cards.
I did make all of these title cards myself, and by that I mean I found clip art of a chalkboard and then wrote on all of them myself.
Excellent.
I hoped that the brush comes across as chalk. I think it's not too bad.
No, it's pretty darn good.
It
I
works.
thought spider webs, but I can also see chalk.
Yeah. It was actually, when I was in elementary school, the chalk that we used was made out of spider webs.
Liar.
So,
Big ol' liar.
also, interesting question for you guys. Because I am legitimately curious, because this is something that I have run into since coming to West New York. The grades 1 through 6. What is that called?
Elementary
school.
It varies. In some districts, 1 through 6 is elementary. In some districts, 1 through 5 is elementary. It varies.
This is, you guys heard it, right? You non-New Yorkers heard that, right? Elementary school? What is this? What is elementary school?
Elementary. Elementary.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. This is something
Yes,
that
we have an accent.
Yes, that's right. People in the north talk weird. Y'all.
Under normal circumstances, I'd be like, you know what, they don't. But this is literally the only place I've ever heard anyone call it elementary school.
I mean, we live in a place where there's a city called Chili. Chili.
Okay.
Or how about Charlotte?
Charlotte, Chili, and Denise Street bother dice to no end. It's just wonderful.
It's awful. It's awful.
Hey, when I was in the Army, I was told I had one hell of a New York accent. And I looked at him cross-eyed like, really? No?
So for those of you in chat, I have just typed the name of a street in San Antonio called Hebner.
Hebner.
Hebner?
Why is it Heu?
In what chat?
In Twitch chat.
Twitch chat.
I don't have the Twitch chat up.
Heu.
It's the one that gets recorded.
BNER.
Oh, it's not even getting
Or Hebner.
Hebner Road.
The one that I just typed using Dice's keyboard, Boeke. Any guesses?
Ladasha.
Bike?
Bioke?
Bacon.
No.
Oh, no.
Bacon.
It's Bakey.
The hell
Maybe
is
if
that?
you,
We have this one pronounced Lyman, which is not how it should be.
I mean,
no.
At least it's not lemon.
Limon.
Yeah. It's definitely limon.
Tomato.
Potato, and no one ever said potato.
I'm gonna start calling them potatoes.
I'm not gonna
What's
acknowledge.
potatoes, precious ones?
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Mash them, cook them, put them in a stew.
Yeah.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Have I
Boil
shared
them, mash
anything
them,
about the
stick 'em in a
history of potatoes on stream?
No, but I think you're about to.
I mean, if you don't mind, let me tell you really quickly some interesting things about potatoes.
Okay.
So, they were initially incredibly resisted when they went from the New World to Europe because it was a New World crop for a few reasons. One of them is they reproduce entirely underground. They grow under there, like demons. But the most interesting one is because they were too sexy.
What?
Yes. The argument was they were too arousing. Literally, that is a thing
Man.
So initially, they were only growing them. The only people who grew them were people at Versailles, the French castle, were growing a small amount of them to see what happened. Under guard, there was an armed guard there 24 hours, but somehow peasants just somehow made it there and stole those sexy potatoes and went back and started planting them. And so the black market potatoes spread across Europe that way. That's all. I just wanted to let you know.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I'm also attracted to potatoes, so
I mean, it does put a new light on people who don't want to get out of bed and they're being lazy and they don't feel attractive calling themselves potatoes. It shines a whole new light on that.
It's the American way.
As a side note, don't put things in the Google Meet chat.
Every time someone does, it covers up Sly and Slayer's webcam.
Oh no.
Because those actually do get captured and streamed, and it's never a full thing.
No,
but...
you get a third of the message hidden under the label that I've put there. So it's
Yeah.
Just throw it in the Discord.
Yeah, if you have a secret link, put it in the Discord. If you have a public link, put it in the
Twitch chat. Yeah. So. Why?
Is that your torch?
Of course you had to bring that back out.
I did. Man, that was ages ago.
Oh wow. That was so long ago.
So long ago.
You know what else was so long ago?
2 weeks ago?
The segue I just made to back to the video that I want to see.
Yes, I want to hear how Boris speaks because I have absolutely no idea what this is.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see what this was supposed to be because it wasn't when I got it, and it definitely wasn't when I passed it on.
Oh, and I knew a lot of the subject matter, except that I screwed it all up and I ruined it for everyone after me. So yeah.
At least you were close to the end.
I will say I know how it ends,
Well,
but I don't know how it starts.
All right, so let's see how it starts.
Boris speaks.
I'm Boris. My friend Dad told me I should talk about my god Oxford and let them know what he's all about. Here's my god. Hey, Sean always. And here goes my superpower when I ask for them. And there's my friend Amaya. She's really sweet, tiefling. And my friend Faith. They both help me get through the darkness because darkness is scary. And then there was my friend Bob. He's a frog. He likes to draw art. All three of them took away my speak and draw. And I like peanut butter jelly sandwiches. And I have a bee in my beard, and it's my great axe. Yeah, it's my hand. Yeah, I like Oxford. He does some crazy things. There was this one time we were in Guevara, and Oxford was there, but he was a toad, and he couldn't stop drinking the water. And then we polymorphed him back, and he was a Baylord, and he was still drinking water, and he wouldn't stop drinking the water. And I even splashed in the water. There were many Oxford followers that day. We all splashed in the water. It was fun. Okay, I gotta go kill things now. Bye!
I really liked the accent. I really liked that weird accent. It was such a random set of things. I did really enjoy it. That was really good.
Wow.
I knew it.
Wow. That is nothing close.
Excellent.
Oh, I love
I hope the accent stays a while, because...
Yeah, I mean, I ended up telling Slayer after the fact, because Boris was a character in one of the D&D campaigns that we had. I told him after the fact, I don't remember Boris having that voice.
Nope.
So, that was new for all of us.
Just try to make it as weird as possible.
Yeah.
I think it was
The
fantastic.
thing I thought of was Fat Albert for the voice.
What?
Not Fat Albert the character, but one of the characters on the cartoon.
Oh, okay. Okay. I haven't actually seen the cartoon. So.
Yeah.
Oxford went to Baylor. It's canon, yes.
Baylor evolves from Bayleaf. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
This was actually one of the very few videos that after I recorded and sent mine, I watched it again just to see how many things I missed.
I think I said at least 3-4 words from this video.
Oh, nice.
I don't think I can claim that.
Oh, man.
And
Words are hard.
all right. So I'm pretty pleased with how I did. There were like 4 notable things that I left out, but I think I did all right.
Let's see if we agree.
That's a good point.
Public scrutiny, here we go. Silence video.
Hello, I am Boris. My friend Dai told me that I should talk about Oxric, my god, and so, this is about Oxric, my god. Sometimes he gives me superpowers when I need them, and he's very helpful. I also have a friend, Namaya. She's a really sweet tiefling. She's super nice. And there's my friend Faith. She and Namaya helped me get through the darkness. That's really nice of them. I also have a friend named Bob. He's a frog. Yeah, he's a frog. The 3 of them together took away my speaking spell. So, my drawing spell. Draw and speak? But that's okay. This is my great axe. It's here in my hand. My great axe. Once when we were in Quivara, we saw Oxric, and he was a toad. Which is different from a frog like my friend Bob. He was a toad, and he was drinking the water. And then we unpolymorphed him, and he became this great big Baylor. But he just kept drinking the water. That's all he was doing. Everything was fine. There were a lot of followers of Oxric there in Quivara that day. It was good. It was good. Okay, I need to go kill things now. Bye!
That was beautiful.
That was real good.
Sounded like you were talking with your mouth wired shut.
Yeah, it's kind of.
That was the accent.
I mean, it was the first time I'd ever heard that accent, and I was trying to wrap my head around. Boris has an accent. So yeah, I think Merchant put it well. Sean Connery was my real father, and my mother was Sylvester Stallone. Makes sense. Also, the excellent description of Slayer's voice for this was like a mouthful of socks, whereas in mine, my tongue was a sock. So I feel like these are all accurate representations of what we have done.
Nice.
I did my best, guys.
I mean, it was good.
It was good. It was good. It was good.
I approved greatly. Let's see how well it goes next, though.
No, it's not fair because I knew the names.
Exactly. This is somebody who's highly familiar with the D&D campaign that was being referenced, going to someone who has played D&D, maybe?
No.
No? Okay.
Well,
I mean, not that it would help
And
any if you.
yeah, there's nothing to be gained from that.
No.
The only term was great axe.
now
I don't even know if I remembered that one though.
But if you played D&D,
Watching
you
this,
would
I'm like, I don't know if I remembered that or not. I don't know.
we were talking about it in the Discord, and Kate said that she might have dropped at least one proper noun. And I was going to say that some of the names were really hard. One of them, we argued about how it was spelled for the entirety of that campaign. That was Nemaya. And the other one, I couldn't even pronounce for the entire thing, which is kind of a joke. Because that's Faith. And my character sold her name. She wasn't able to say it. And that's how she got her warlock powers, because she sold her name. So, kind of a joke. Anyway.
Plug in your OC.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting backstory. That's a neat idea. I like that combination of things, though.
She was drunk when it happened, so she had no idea she was a warlock. She thought she was a sorcerer. And she had no idea what cursed her to not allow her to say her name. So
we've gained 20-ish seconds on the original video, maybe 16, something like that. I'm ready to see how this goes.
Yes. I have no memory of what happened in this video.
It was a rush.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
Well, let's see it.
Watch it all for the first time.
Hello, my name is Boris, and I'm gonna tell you about my god, Ostrich. Ostrich is my god, and I had these 3 friends. I had one friend with a name that started with N who did something, and then I had another friend named Faith, and I had another friend named Bob, and Bob was a frog. And one day, the 3 of them, they took away my speaking spell, or my drawing spell, or my speaking spell. Anyway, the 3 of us went to a pond to look for Ostrich, my god, and he was there. And he was a toad, which is different than a frog like Bob was. Or maybe it was the other way around, I don't know. But the 3 of us, we unpolymorphed him. I just remembered that at one point one of my friends gave me a sword or something. Anyway, we unpolymorphed Ostrich, my god, and he turned into something else. But he just kept drinking the water in the pond, and there were a lot of followers of Ostrich that day. So that was good. Anyway, I gotta go kill things now. Bye!
Amazing.
Oh, that's so good.
I am so proud of you.
All of that.
I am really so proud of you. That was amazing.
That was really good. From a memory standpoint, that was wild.
Because basically, she was being asked to memorize a bunch of nonsense words.
Exactly.
Yeah, and they didn't connect to each other in much any way. It all came out relatively intact. It was great.
Getting a series of nonsense words is very hard to do. Okay, Sly.
Thanks. I lost the darkness, and also now it's a sword.
I think I lost the darkness, actually.
mean, you have most everything else.
Yeah.
And actually, you didn't say anything for a weapon. You just said, I gotta go kill things.
No, she said, I think they gave me a sword or something. That was in there.
But it was a great axe.
It was a great
It
axe.
was, yeah. It was supposed to be.
I like that the accent is still just trying to be there. I like.
Yes.
I'm really bad at maintaining it. I kept forgetting to do it.
Well, you're trying to focus on
I don't know what happened.
all these crazy names, and once you have all the names, you've lost. Oh, I've got to talk in this weird accent.
It's true. It's true.
All right.
So Sly took after Slayer and cut it down quite a bit. It's not bad.
I would
Sly
like
was after Kate.
I would like to point out.
Took after Time Slayer.
Yes. Yes. Does anyone else here, kindergartners, learning to talk to each other at lunch? I think more like a learning conversational, like English is not Boris's first language, and this is his Muzzy class. I have a friend named Faith. I have a friend named Bob. He is a frog. Frog is different from toad.
Exactly. I can't believe you just pulled out Muzzy.
Heck yeah, I did.
These children aren't French, they're American.
Sad part is, he doesn't know Muzzy.
Exactly, that means I am a zombie. I asked somebody. I don't know why that's on there, but that means I am a zombie.
Now,
Don't just
I was gonna say,
Rian Ren or Keenan Queen.
I have no idea what you're referencing at this point. I am so lost.
It's the new and exciting language learning tool for kids.
Oh,
true.
What?
I should be
Muzzy?
on.
Those kids aren't French, they're American.
I never actually saw a Muzzy product. I only ever saw the commercial for Muzzy.
Really? We actually used it in my French class.
Oh, so it's like a Duolingo for kids.
It's like a young cartoon. Where
Like a Sesame Street sort of thing, but specifically for bilinguality.
Rather than
So-
ethics.
So my primer for Latin when I took it in high school was following this little family of people, as they were learning to love and have little relationships. The farmer loved the girl, and it was all nice. End of the textbook, Vesuvius erupts.
What?
I am not kidding you. That was Vesuvius erupted during the textbook.
Exceptional.
That's man. Here I was learning Spanish through Vinco Mingo, with the story of like Pablo, who's an awkward 14-year-old who was like trying to like get with the girl for the first time, and doing a terrible job.
Wow. I don't even. Man.
Huh.
Also, proper Latin is scripta continua, so no spaces.
I did not know that.
I didn't
Okay.
know that either.
We added spaces back in. So they had spaces originally and then removed it intentionally to make it harder for the people around them to learn it. And then we added it back in because we had a really hard time dealing with that.
Because elitism is not fun for the spread of knowledge.
If you're learning a garbage language nobody uses, I mean,
Might as well throw the spaces back in.
I really like Latin, but their culture, the fact they did that was so pretentious. Anyway,
Merchant, please tell us more about how you feel about the Latin culture.
let me clarify. The language.
Don't open that can of worms, please.
Okay. I do want to see Sly's video. I'm sorry for.
Okay. So here is Sly's video. Ooh, and Sly loves the doodle.
Yeah, that's Namaya, the tiefling.
No.
Totally not a rip-off of a famous character.
How?
She said she wanted the antler horns. I gave her the antler horns.
Here's Sly's video so we can get rid of this little girl. There we go.
Hello, I am Boris, a follower of Ostrich. And I have 3 friends. One whose name starts with an N. And one whose name is Faith, and another whose name is Bob. Bob is a frog. Also, the one whose name starts with N, Namaya, did something, but I don't remember what. And then, me and my 3 friends, we went to a pond to go find my god Osric. And he was a toad, which is different than my friend Bob the frog. Or maybe it's the other way around. My friends took away my speak and spell. Or maybe it's draw and spell. Or speak and spell. I don't know. That was sad. Anyways, back to the toad. My toad guide. So, we reversed the polymorph spell. And there were lots of followers of Ostrich that day. And, yeah, I gotta go kill things now. Goodbye.
You know, I bet you could have shaved off even more time if you hadn't done the little side, it's actually this name.
Which would have been more appropriate.
Wait a minute. 42 seconds?
Apparently none of it worked.
No, not one thing.
Did we cut the time in half?
Yeah, less than half.
I walked away with a bunch of words to put out, no particular order. Half of them apparently were proper nouns. They did not stay that.
You know, I think Sly might have made it harder for you because now you have to remember twice as many names.
I shaved that right on off along with both of the names.
Did you do the head bob at least?
I sure did not. I couldn't. I was mostly trying to remember words. This one kind of broke me a little bit. So
I'm not surprised. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Linkster, of course he didn't do the head bob. He said he left out all of the names. That includes Bob. So.
I often try to put back in a character if I can't tell if there is one. I could think of nothing. I had no idea what these words meant. So there you go. It's all the preamble we need.
I can't
back
wait
when
to
you
see
gave Roderick his brother.
Train wreck!
Let's watch it.
Merchant's video.
Hi, I'm a forest and a frog and an ostrich. And I'm going to tell you the story of my 3 friends. One who starts with an N, one who is fake, and one who is named Bob. Also, Bob is a frog. Well, we were going out to find my god, the god ostrich, the godstrich, and we went around for a little while and we got stuck. It was cold, except for Bob, the frog. So we tried to spell, or speak and spell, or use a spell, but the polymorph potion spell wore off, and there were many new followers of the god ostrich today. Thank you very much.
Wow. Yep. That's incredible.
I like how I saw all the other people really struggling to put it all together, and Merchant just hopped on a bullet train and ran right through it.
Yes.
And it's not even that you dropped everything. You took the core theme of this whole thing and went, you know what? These words should be in here. Kapow!
I suspect it was because of all of the repetition around words, like the speak and spell and cast a spell, and for whatever reason, I think that created a weird mnemonic for me when I listened to it. I didn't know. I was just trying. You know when you're just like doing like an AP style essay and it's really just list all the words you remember?
Yeah.
I think that was the mode I entered, just words. Also, I really did think it was about worshiping an ostrich because we were talking about a frog. And so I thought these were maybe animal friends, but I tried. That's what I heard. That's what I remembered.
You are a forest.
I like the fact that it's very possible that we've stumbled upon the beginning of Bene Gesserit training with the mnemonic devices that we've created that have completely destroyed your ability to remember other things.
Oh.
That's a dangerous thought.
Oh man.
So I heard that lovely video.
That's amazing.
And I got a sense of what it was trying to be, but I thought so wrong. So here is what I came across with in my own awful remembering kind of a way.
This is the story about a frog, an ostrich, and a guy named Bob. Bob was the frog. We were all going doing the things, and there was the ostrich and the godstrich, and then we went around and did more things, and to be honest, I can't really remember anything that Merchant said because it was really quick and nonsensical, and I can't do it. Oh God. And then lots of people worship the godstrich.
Are you okay? You sounded genuinely pained.
Well, I started recording like, oh, I've got this. I've totally got shit. Whatever infected Merchant's brain transmitted through his video to me, and confusion just reigned.
Have we made a cognito hazard?
Do we have to like tag this video as not safe for brains?
That might be the best choice. Sometimes
I'll put that when I put it on YouTube.
Sometimes I do these things and I feel like, you know, like I did pretty good. I left some stuff out, but I feel pretty solid. I came away from this one going like, did I even do it? I recorded it. I watched it back and the sound was fine and I sent it on. And then I thought back on it like, I don't think I did a good job at all.
So if we like hit on the core concept of memory and like eroded its very essence in the nature of these videos, the more that we abstract from this wonderful story, the worse everything just mush, gravel, nonsense.
I assume that you're like me and I passed it on without watching it. I didn't want to look me in the eye during this recording and try to figure out what I was saying because I don't know. I figured it out. I didn't want that. I had to choose like not to do that because it was what it was, right? And that's what I heard and that's what I tried to do. But I knew if I rewatched it, I'd be like, that may not have been right. So I understand.
Yeah. So on a scale of 0 to 1 out of 100, how do you think you did me, Saurian?
There's 1 out of 100. I'm gonna say, given the timestamps, I'm gonna give myself a solid 25.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh. And maybe the teacher will upgrade you to passing.
It is COVID. That's what they're doing.
Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're failing the class? No, you're passing actually.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, guys.
It's fine. That family is fine.
The little doodle never actually left. she did get partially erased and then redrawn. I had a lot of fun making these title cards. I don't know if you guys noticed in the last one, but when writing the D, it was messed up, so hastily erased and written over again.
And I like how it's like getting more and more wiped down, like an actual chalkboard.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we just lost Merge.
Oh,
We did.
We'll hang out. It's cool. He'll be back.
Hopefully when he
There he
does,
is.
excellent.
Right.
When he does come back, hopefully. Are you the current present day merchant? Or are you also the, like, last time we did this when Sly and Slayer came in from the future and we had to immediately cut the video in an attempt to avoid any kind of temporal,
I only see one.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't hear you though.
No volume, no sound.
Well, I am interested to see what you think of my video. It's about bees. I'm sure that's not going to get lost.
What a reference!
Oh, nice. Oh, so good. So good.
Okay, I am ready, Mysterian.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, let's do this, guys.
here we go.
Okay, so this is a story about a frog and a guy named Greg, and Greg is the frog, and they did stuff, and then there was an ostrich, and he was a god, a godstrich, and I don't remember anything that Dice has said, and it was very confusing and very complicated, and I don't know what's going on. But everyone worshipped the gostrich. The end.
Oh boy.
Man.
Oh, that's so fantastic! I love it.
My heart goes out to you.
I mean, 25 out of 100, right?
Yeah.
I mean, given the video that you received, I think you did a great job.
Yep.
Yeah,
Agree.
100% of the 25% I gave you.
You left out 100% of the things that Dice left out.
See, you got everything right.
So, have any proper nouns survived from the original video?
Great.
No.
Survived.
No! I think they're all
Nothing.
gone now.
Because
Bob is gone. It's been replaced with Greg.
I think Godstrich is kind of survived, but that's not the original.
It's close, but
And I prefer it, actually. It's pretty good.
Godstrich is pretty good. The God Ostrich, Godstrich.
needs to be canon somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean, Godstitch.
The Godstrich thing, I thought I had heard that, and I thought it was just one of those things like the speak and spell. And so that's.
I think that was for earlier, yeah. Right? Or where's that merchant?
I don't know.
Man, my memory of this stream is just leaking out my ears.
I mean, by the time you finish watching these videos, you will have lost memories that you didn't even know you never had.
That is how it works.
Yep.
Once we cut the stream, we'll go over everybody's name in the group just to make sure we all remember who we are.
Good. Can you also go over things like relationship statuses? I really don't want to find out that I have a kid or something and I don't know it.
Bad news. Let's watch Linkster's Okay.
So, Miss Sarian, is there a Mr. Sarian?
I hope so.
So,
We should
final.
get Insignia on these things.
Final video. Linkster's video. Rounds it out. Here we go.
Bring it home.
Yeah, I know what this video's all about, but I'll go with what I got. 5, 4, 3. You're on. So there's this frog and a guy, and they did stuff. And they worshipped an ostrich. Kind of like a godstrich. And Myssarian didn't know anything that was going on. He didn't understand anything Dice said. But all hail the godstrich. The end.
Yeah, he did perfectly understand what Dice said, but Dice said nonsense. So, that's perfect.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And by the end, there wasn't a proper noun.
No.
Nope.
No.
Just the godstrich. Unless godstrich is now a proper noun.
It's his tail. That's a minotaur with a tail.
Coming out the front.
Are you
Really?
sure
Because it looks like that rhinoceros is really happy to see it.
Boris definitely did not have
No, this we leave it.
Boris skipped out on like that.
And I didn't know that it split at the end.
Did you know minotaurs have a 2-prong?
So normally I cut out the countdowns, but
Well, the countdown was like in the middle.
yeah. So I tested it out. I'm like, okay, it doesn't start with a countdown. I'll just leave it in.
That was perfect.
You faked her out.
So really, your video was like 20 seconds long.
The first half was just complaining. Oh, God.
Had to pad it out somehow.
All right. So the speak and draw. Is that what we called it? The speak and draw?
Just Stampy, but not Faith.
Don't remember. It's been too long.
It was basically a chalkboard, a magical chalkboard that Boris had received, and you could draw a picture on it, and it would tell you what it was. And we called it the speak and draw. Similar to like a speak and spell, except it's not. So that's why I went with the chalkboard theme on this.
There's a whole
And
bunch
if you got one of those in Texas, it'd be a speak and drawl.
That's true.
Speaking drama.
So the little drawings here, we have Nemaya, who's been here the whole time. We have, that's Boris, the one that was telling the story. He's a minotaur with big muscles and a tail.
Hey, you see it the way you want to see it. I'll see it the way I want to see it.
And then there's the frog in the corner, which could either be the toad, the godstrich, or it could be Bob. Who's to say? The rhinoceros was Stampy, a recurring character that we had.
Never mentioned.
Never
all
mentioned.
the videos.
No.
Yep.
And then the drawing in the bottom there, that is actually the holy symbol of Oxric.
Yep. And Stampy is Boris's best friend, and they like to wrestle.
Yeah. It's great. And I like how wrestle is now kind of tainted in this context.
Yep. I said it goes right there for a reason. Well, how come no Faith?
Did you say they like to wrestle?
Yes. That's exactly what he said, and nothing else.
And that explains the smile. That's all I'm saying.
No Faith, because Faith is just a girl. There's nothing exciting about a drawing of Faith. Nemaya has the antler horns.
Yeah, Faith was just standard
Yeah.
human, half elf, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Humanoid.
Definitely a sorceress.
You could have drawn like another girl in a dress somewhere. That'd be fine.
I could have.
Yeah.
But like.
And then you could
where?
put in like all the other NPCs and PCs and characters that you've
Roderick
ever.
and Flitwick and.
Yeah, all of them. Every single one.
That was his name, Flitwick.
I like this a lot. As much as it broke my brain, I thought this was so much fun.
It went, like, it was doing all right, and then just a nosedive.
Yeah.
I felt so bad for you, Kate, because you had no idea what any of these characters are or anything like that, but you did so well.
Well, there was still a story. And when there's a story, that helps with the nonsense words. When it's like people still went somewhere and did something, and then there was a resolution at some point, you know? But then as soon as the story disappears, then it's just nonsense words.
At the end, it was they did stuff. The end.
Yep.
All hail the Godstrich.
All hail
the Godstrich.
If there were 2 more videos, all we'd get is Godstrich.
Yep.
Just like a 3-second video.
But this was fun. I like this. Thank you guys.
This was a very good one.
Was this the last one of the season, or do we have one more?
We have one more.
Who starts this?
And that one will be started by...
Is it Miss Sarian?
No,
Dice!
Hey! Ooh.
Hey, he's probably not going to look very pained when he makes this one.
He might. You don't know what kind of story he's going to do.
Apparently he doesn't either.
I thought I had an idea and it just flittered by.
Well, at least we don't have to worry. Sly's at the end, so there's no revenge to her.
So I have to make it so horrible that the horribleness persists until Sly.
We got to make it so good that it stays until her.
That's going to be tricky.
You got to make some beautiful horribleness.
Interpretive dance the whole time.
Yes.
Oh.
I will bring back the tutu.
No.
Bring in a sword, because I said I was going to include one of those.
Save it for next season.
No, I have a plan for next season.
Oh, God.
Oh, good grief. Already. Apparently
I
it involves
don't.
eyebrow wiggling.
I'm very worried.
Eyebrow wiggling.
You guys won't see the eyebrow wiggling under the hat.
Oh, God, the hat.
Oh, no.
That hat is cool.
I'm really proud of my hat.
I like that hat.
It is really good, but the character that comes with the hat is going to be just a pain to follow.
She's a god.
Last reveal, there was a new person. This reveal is going to be about that hat.
Dang, I didn't put I'll put a silhouette at the end.
I think that should be the new thing between seasons, season 3, and there should always be a blank silhouette of some sort that we reveal at the new season. I think that's a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, at the end of season, the next season, it's just going to be a smooth COVID variant.
No.
But the videos will be way shorter because only like 3 of us are going to survive it.
I mean, yeah.
If I'm not around, someone else do that.
I'll still do the videos when I'm a zombie.
Lizard people. We're all being turned to lizard people.
Did not hear that.
He said that we were all going to turn into lizard people,
Oh,
not
lizard
zombies.
people.
Oh, I'm a fan of lizard people.
Yeah, could be worse.
Slee stacks.
I can't lick my eyeball. But,
No. But once we're a lizard person, we can.
That's true. It'll be great.
Yeah, but then you gotta eat bugs.
You know, I have eaten bugs. And
You do when you eat chocolate.
Yeah, chocolate's a good way to do it.
We eat a lot of bugs in our food dye.
True. And on that note...
yeah.
We're gonna bug out.
Nice. Thanks everyone for watching. We will see you in theoretically 2 weeks.
If I can come up with a story. I'll think it. We're good.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Goodbye, loves.
Bye.
Bye.